Look at it. Look at it. Look at it in all of its glory. That's what we're here to do. We're here to look at it in all of its glory. All. Hey there. Welcome to Soundwaves Unplugged, the show where music history gets loud, it gets weird, and just a little bit obsessive. Today we're talking about a guitar so iconic it might as well be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame all by itself. The Fender Stratocaster. It is the instrument of choice for Hendrix, Clapton, Buddy Holly, and about 400 million garage bands. But where did it come from? Why does it sound like that? And why did it almost get laughed out of the room when it first showed up? Let's buckle up and find out. Leo Fender wasn't a guitarist. He didn't even play guitar. He was a self-taught electronics wizard who made PA systems and radios. But in the early 50s, he struck gold with the Telecaster, a solid body electric that was simple, it was sturdy, and perfect for country and blues. Still, players had complaints. Sharp edges, limited tone options, and a single cutaway that made high frets hard to reach. Enter the Stratocaster. Released in 1954, it was co-designed with musicians like Freddie Tavares and Bill Carson. Carson told Leo, "I want a guitar that doesn't jab me in the ribs and looks like it belongs in the space age." The Strat delivered. Sleek contours, a double cutaway, a newly designed tremolo arm that lets you do pitch dives without a Bigsby, and 3 single coil pickups. Now this was unheard of at the time. More tonal variety, more flexibility, and a body shape that felt like a Corvette next to the Les Paul's school bus. At first, people weren't sure to make of it. The Strat looked futuristic, kind of toy-like, too modern for some. But that changed fast. Buddy Holly took his Strat to the Ed Sullivan Show in 1957. That one performance put the Strat into America's living rooms. And then came Dick Dale, the Surf King, who cranked his Strat into cranked reverb tanks and made it roar like the Pacific Ocean itself. Overseas, Hank Marvin in the Shadows gave it a clean, twangy voice. The Ventures spread Strat culture in Japan, and by the 1950s and 60s, the space guitar became the sonic weapon of choice for a rising wave of rockers. And then came Jimi Hendrix, 1967, Monterey Pop Festival, Stratocaster in hand, playing behind his back with his teeth and then lighting it on fire. This wasn't just a performance, it was a cultural movement. The Strat was now a symbol of rebellion and freedom and sonic chaos. Soon, Clapton, Gilmour, Ritchie Blackmore, Jeff Beck, and Mark Knopfler followed. If rock music was a religion, the Stratocaster would be its holy relic. Then came the 1970s, and a bit of a fall. In 1965, Fender was sold to CBS, and CBS wanted quantity over quality. Production ramped up, but craftsmanship went down. Players noticed. They started looking for pre-CBS Strats. That's when the vintage market was born. By the 1980s, Japanese-made Strats were often better than American ones. The tables had turned. But in 1985, a group of Fender employees bought the company back from CBS. This became known as the return to form. The Fender Custom Shop launched, the craftsmanship returned, and suddenly, the Strat was back in a big way. Artists in every single genre started rocking them again, from Stevie Ray Vaughan to John Frusciante, Tom Morello, and her. The Fender Player Series became one of the best-selling lines globally. Now you can get a Strat for between $300 and $3,000 depending on how deep you want to go. So what makes the Strat so enduring? It's not just the tone, it's the design. It's the way it fits your body, the way the controls are right where you need them. It feels like an extension of you. Whether you're shredding, strumming, or sliding, the Strat is adaptable. It's not just a guitar, it's a canvas, and it's been so for over 70 years. Thanks for watching Soundwaves Unplugged. If you enjoyed this dive into the Fender Stratocaster, make sure to hit the like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a riff of history. Got a favorite Strat player? Drop it in the comments. Until next time, stay unplugged. This right here. Huh.